Yo, 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 yo! It's your boy Kenny D. Today is Monday, January 2nd. We are here at the bottom of the new year. That's right. We are back with Pimp Game, the podcast, where we highlight positive, intelligent, motivated people. Each and every single Monday, we are coming at you live on IG. We got you, alright? So, before we start the show, I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers out there and to all my YouTube viewers out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's right. You're going to go to iamkennyd and subscribe to the channel. Today, we got a special show for you guys on tap. We're going to be talking briefly about the sudden death recently of Miss First Lady of 3-6 Mafia, Gangsta Boo. And at the bottom of the hour, 8:30, that's right, we got a special guest. He goes by the name of VOYCE. I love it. I love his name. He's Mr. R&B sensation out of the DMV area. He will be on the show to talk about what he got going on. All right? We got you here on Pimp Game. So, let's talk about it. We got, let me say this about artists out there, because it was a thing that she died from, overdose of drugs or what have you. Let me say this right now to people out there. I know it's the new year, but you never know. You never know what we got going on, what people got going on in their lives, man. Make sure you tell everybody that you love them, because you never know what they got going on. You don't know. We don't know. And Gangsta Boo had that hit song with 3-6 Mafia. Where them dollars at, nigga? Where them dollars at? She had it, right? Me too. I actually loved the song. I was like, damn, this is dope. Everybody was on the dance floor when you heard that. She worked with many people in the industry. And she did her thing. It's just we never know. Is it a conspiracy theory? Is it, I don't know, it's the Illuminati? What is it? But it's a lot of artists. And she's young. She's only like 42, 43 years old. That's it. Dying to an overdose. Man, they got weed in it now with fentanyl in there. People are dying from that. You just don't know what the struggles are of people. And let me say, because you think an artist is balling, you think they doing it major, you think they got a lot of bread in their bank account, you think they just living it up. It ain't always the case. It is not always the case. And it's crazy because you just don't know. You just don't know. They could have a childhood trauma they've been dealing with. I know DMX had a drug issue back when he was young, when he was a teenager. One of the OGs gave him some drugs, and he ain't never been the same since. He never been the same. And to say that, we got to do better as a community is an understatement. Man, really, I don't care what color you are. Asian, white, Blackanese, whatever, African, Japanese, it don't matter. We all need to do better as people. In terms of just managing our addictions, whatever those may be. A lot of people in this world got addictions. And you may not know. You may not know what somebody's going through. Do not assume that someone is just good because they're in the limelight. And as a matter of fact, sometimes because they're in the limelight, the spotlight is on them. Family treats you different. When you doing your thing, when they feel like you got a lot of bread, they really feel different now. That's just how it is. But you gotta stick in there. You gotta stay in there. You gotta do your thing. It gotta be a thing where you hold your head together and say, yo, I'm going to get through this. Let me know in the comments what you think. Gangsta Boo, First Lady of 3-6 Mafia, passed away due to a drug overdose. And it's a shame. It's a shame, man, because we have a lot of our young artists, and I'm talking about young, XXX Tenacion, Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph. These people are young. Now, Gangsta Boo. And I never thought I would say this, but if you're an artist out there, make sure you put feeling into your music. Make sure you love it. Make sure you don't just put out whatever. Make sure you don't put out what the next man is putting out or what the next lady is putting out. Be authentic. Yeah, you got to put in the work to be authentic. You got to create your own wave. I'd rather you create your own wave than hopping on waves or hopping on what somebody else is doing. You don't want to do that. And I think for Gangsta Boo, she was a legend in the game. Been doing her thing for many years in the music industry. I saw the last video that she had. It looked like she was upbeat. It looked like she, was ready to release another album. But then all of a sudden she turns up dead. I don't know. That's an industry thing. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. But if she was going through something, maybe only somebody that's close to her might have known. That's it, And I feel sorry, man, for all those people out there who lost a loved one due to an addiction or due to an overdose or something like that. Because you don't want to see that, Yo, if you are just joining us, we are live on the Pimp Game Podcast here in the beginning of the new year, 2023. That's right. We got you. We are talking about the untimely death of the First Lady of 3-6 Mafia. She goes by the name of Gangsta Boo. She just passed away recently, ladies and gents. And then at the bottom of the hour, 8:30, we got R&B Sensation. That's right. This brother, he is nice with it. I love what he got going on. His name is VOYCE. I love it. This dude works very hard, and I love it. He will be on the show at 8:30 to talk about what he got going on. All right? And I'll say this. Many times in the industry, you think because somebody got a #1 record, they doing it. You think because they on top of the charts, they doing it. You think because they just got awarded Best Album of the Year, they doing it. You think because they ride around in a Maybach, they doing it. They ride around in a McLaren, they got it. They doing it. But you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know if the record label is collecting everything. You don't know if the record label ain't giving them back their masters. You don't know if even when they go on tour to make some money, you don't know if the record company is getting 80% and giving them 20%. You don't know with a hit song that's done gone all around the world that then you put your hard work, sweat into, you ain't even benefiting off of it. I saw a video the other day with Bobby Shmurda. He said the hit that he had from years ago, he don't get that. His YouTube, he don't get that. But this is stuff he put into. This is stuff that he put into, and he ain't getting it. Come on, man. Come on now. We got to do better. We have got to do better. And if you're an artist out there, read the contract. Read the contract. So you never know what that artist may not be going on. Maybe you never know what they have going on with the record label or maybe their management team or whoever. Maybe their publicist, whatever. You may not know. And if you don't know, you won't know. That's the truth. You won't know. So they might be going through it behind the scenes. But for all you know, they doing it big. They are doing it big. And that's not always the case. It's not always the case, ladies and gents. So make sure you tell everybody you love them. And I'm not saying that because life is too short. No. Life is long, especially when you make the wrong decision. It could be long. It's a marathon. So don't feel like you see Usher out there doing it big. You see Chris Brown out there doing it big. You see Angie Stone doing it big. You see Jaheim doing it big. You see these people doing it big. That don't mean you see Fantasia doing it big. That don't mean everybody got it all together. They ain't got no problems. It's the truth. And as a matter of fact, their problems may be magnified. because they have more resources, but they still, it comes down on them harder. Because they got, instead of them having a bill with, I don't know, T-Mobile for $200 that's outstanding, it might be a bill with the record label for 200 grand. And they got to recoup that. The record label got to get their money. So now this artist is forever held to this, held on a leash with this record label for 200 grand. That's how it goes. So be careful out there. So yo, if you are just joining us, we're live on the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here talking about the untimely death of the First Lady of 3-6 Mafia, Miss Gangsta Boo. We're talking about that. And here in a couple of minutes, 8:30 at the bottom of the hour, we're going to have a special guest, Mr. R&B sensation himself, VOYCE. That's right, he is going to be on the show to talk about what he got going on with his music career. And if you want to send a separate super chat our way, make sure you send it. $ iamkennyd music. That's $ iamkennyd, KENNYD music, MUSIC. If you want to send us a super chat, we coming to you each and every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. We got you. All right? For the 2023. So, we are getting ready to bring our special guests on here momentarily in approximately 1 minute, 60 seconds, whatever you want to say. We got you. We are bringing VOYCE on the show. So, just make sure. Try to stay away from addictions. If you got any addictions out there, make sure you get some help. Make sure you get a therapist. Make sure you go see somebody. Make sure you talk to somebody. That way, it never gets to a point where you even have a shot or a chance at dying to an overdose. Or maybe some issue you may have going on, some underlying issue that don't nobody know about. Go talk to somebody. Go talk to someone. All right? So, we are here, 8:30. We're getting ready to bring on VOYCE. So, we are working on it here momentarily. We're getting ready to bring VOYCE on the show. To talk about what he got going on. So, let me also say this. Before we bring VOYCE on, make sure you tell that special one that you love him. Because you never know. You never know. You never know. Just by you telling somebody you love them, you never know what that can make them feel. Or how that can make them feel. Yo,
What it do? What it do?
what's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on?
Hey
So,
man, chilling man, chilling man. How you doing, man? I'm doing all right.
I like that. So, I know I mentioned your name, in the show because we're gonna have you. We had you on here right now, but for those people who might be just joining, who don't know nothing about you, give us your name and tell us what you do in a couple of seconds.
All right, bet, yo. What's going on, everybody that's on this live right now? My name is VOYCE, aka VOYCE, baby. And you know what I'm saying? I'm an R&B hip hop Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. Did you hear
All
what
right,
I
all right, all
said?
right, bet. Yeah, say it one more time.
All right, bet. Nah, my name Voice, aka Voice Baby. You know what I'm saying? R&B hip hop artist outside of DM. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here in the DMV area. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who supports me, everybody that who follows me. And you know what I'm saying? Let's just stay tuned in, man. Shout out to my man Kenny, bro. We already know what's up.
So let's get started. Take us back to where it all started for you. How did you fall in love with music?
Man, that's a great question, man. So I actually the first time I ever heard somebody play anything for real. So it was my dad playing the guitar, and I didn't know that people play instruments back then. So you know,
Okay.
hold on, let me fix this real quick. My bad. So like by heart, I'm an instrumentalist. Um, other than that, I started getting to my vocal, my like the vocal side of me when I came to the DMV, and that was back in 2016. So
O-
I wanted
Okay.
everybody to just hear what I had, but like before that, I played. Well, I still play. I play trumpet and piano.
Oh,
So
nice, nice,
yeah.
nice, nice.
Hold
Okay.
on, hold
So,
on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, bro. Let's take a couple seconds and send this live out to people real quick because people need to know that we on live right now. You feel what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Do your
man.
thing, do your thing.
Let's send this live out to a couple of people, man, because we want everybody here to know that we on here. You know what I'm saying? It's your show. I want everybody to show love as well. You feel me?
Right, right,
So
right, right, right.
yeah,
All
man.
right, all right.
Yeah, I definitely sent that joint out to a bunch of people. So I want everybody on here, and I want everybody to know who you are, man. I'm sending the live out to everybody that who actually knows me. So let's get this joint popping, man. Let's get into these questions, man. I'm ready for you, bro. Let's go. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So let me ask you this. Your father was playing the guitar, he was doing his thing on the instruments, you were new to it. Did he ever pull you aside and say, look, you gonna follow in my footsteps, you gonna play the guitar, maybe you gonna play the piano, something like that? Or was this something he brought you around with him to the studio, maybe to the band practice or whatever? How did you get into it with your pops? Were you going to practice with him? What happened with pops? How was he so instrumental in you doing music?
Man, he won't even like that for real. Like that was just like his side hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like his hobby. And so my dad was in the military, and so I ended up following in his footsteps, and I joined the military as well. But that's another story, another segment. We can go ahead and talk about that later. But
Okay, okay, okay.
but like as far as the music, man, like that was just something that I picked up on. Like I enjoy what he did. I enjoy what I heard. So I was like, man, that shit sound good. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, let's get this joint rolling. But mind you, that was like back 5, 6 years old, man. My mom used to buy me every little instrument she can find, over there in the discount section. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
like, yeah, I had to get those. Like anything that
Okay.
anything that you can get a bundle of. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already there playing the bongos, playing the little recorder. You
Right.
give me a pair of drumsticks, nigga, I'm already there for you. You feel me?
I. So you mentioned you went to the military. We're not gonna go too far into that, but let me ask: when you were in the military or in the army or what have you, fighting for the country, all that stuff. Were you singing then? Were you singing to the soldiers and maybe singing to your lady cadets and stuff like that? Was that is that something the voice was doing? What's up? Was
Man,
you was you pulling ladies like that back then? Doing your thing with the vocals. What's up?
people enjoyed the way I sound. Other than that, man, like I was a what you call a cadence caller. So like when everybody's in formation and they need somebody to shout out the chants, and most of the time, like people shout out those chants in music tone. Most of those
Okay.
people can actually sing. So as far as that, man, like I was just enjoying my time, letting people know that I can actually do what I said I can do. And then when I actually got to my actual duty station, people actually knew that I can sing, and that's when I really got into the vocal side. But as far as the ladies, man, I ain't really worried about that, man. I never was worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I had a lady from the jump. So, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that, you know what I'm saying? And that lady is now my wife right now. So, you know, I got my little girl in the room as well, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like we just chilling, bro. Like,
I
having a good
like
old
that.
time.
I like that. Yo, if you
Yeah.
are just joining us, we are live on the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only Voice. I love it. Doing this thing, R&B sensation out of the DMV area. We are picking his brain about his music career. So, you mentioned you got a family, you got a wife, you got a daughter, right? You doing it big. I love it for the Christmas holidays. Pops is
Yeah.
bringing gifts and all of that stuff with your little girl. With your little girl, are you showing her how to write songs right now? Are you putting her on the keys? Are you showing her the guitar? Are you showing her how to do it the voice way? What's up? Are you showing your little girl how to get into the music game right now?
Man, I can't even tell her how to get into the music game because she's still discovering herself, man. You already know how
Okay,
that joint go. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I got a 6-year-old daughter, man. She play guitar. She be trying to play, but then on the other side, like she be over here trying to play the piano as well. And then on top of that, she be trying to sing too. And I really do be enjoying that moment because those are the moments that I can never get back. So, like I enjoy every single moment that she gives me, especially when it comes to music. Like I'm definitely gonna sit there and be like, "Come on, baby, let's go ahead and do that." Like,
Right, right, right.
I gotta rock with my family. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because your family definitely gonna be your foundation, and everybody
Okay.
knows that. Like, that's definitely gonna be your backbone, especially if you look to them for everything else. You feel me? So
Facts,
that's just
facts,
what I
facts,
like.
facts.
Yeah.
All right. So, how important is it when you're doing music? Because a lot of times in this music industry, I'm a singer songwriter myself. When you tell a woman, yo, I do music, this is what I love, this is my passion, it's just a gift for me, it just comes naturally, it's God given. Sometimes a woman may like that you sing, but she may not want to rock with you because she might feel like it's too much, right? It's too many people that might be feeling you, da, 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 right? How important is that for you yourself to have a wife that's strong behind you and supporting everything you're doing with the music and you going out doing concerts and tours, all of that stuff? How important is that to have a strong wife behind you that supports your passion?
So I definitely have a question before I even answer that. What do you mean by like the woman not wanting to like rock with me in a sense?
So, because I told you, I also am a singer songwriter myself. I've
Right.
had women where I let them know, yo, I do music. And they weren't feeling me for the fact that I was doing music. They felt like, oh, you might have women here, you might have them there, too many groupies, all of that, right? So
Right.
that's what I'm
Right.
saying. So for you, you don't have that issue. You got a wife, she's rocking with you. How important is that for her to see your vision and still rock with you, knowing that you do music when in this industry, everything is perception, right? Everything is perception. How this look, how that look, all of that, right? What's up?
Yeah.
How important is that to have a strong wife like you have in your corner?
Whew. She gotta be a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Like my wife is she's a very strong woman because she allows me to go out here and just do what I do, and she already understands that. Like people are gonna come up to me and say, "Hey, I like your music and this and that," and most of the time, like if I'm ever like trying to connect with anybody, it's more so of like, "Hey, I'm glad that you like my music. I appreciate your support. Please come please come to a later show and support me later." You know what I mean? Because also, I'm an indie artist, so I want to build fans. I want to make sure that like everybody can get like a piece of me without, you know what I'm saying, like without being disrespectful. Does that make sense?
Right, right, right.
That
Makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Makes
You
sense.
know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't want to be disrespectful to my wife ever. You know what I'm saying? But like I love my music and I know what my music can bring and I know what it attracts. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand like what lane you're in whenever you choose to do something like this. You feel me? Like that's what I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I'm gonna make music that's gonna speak to the masses. That's like actually gonna be like they're gonna be like, like I'm gonna make a song and somebody's gonna question like, does he have a woman? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make music like that. But that's the artistry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing as an actual artist, but they're gonna draw a picture based off how they feel, and then when they explain it, people are gonna actually question that. They're gonna want to know what's up. That's the same thing that I do. You know, and that's what makes me an artist. And then also like it keeps me in that lane of like being creative, but like also being respectful at the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts, 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 facts,
Yeah.
facts. I like that. So let me ask you this. You mentioned you always going to do music. I listened to you. I saw one on your page. I was like, yo, this dude is different. I love it. If somebody's catchy to me, I'll rock with them, right? So I saw you on the show. I said, yo, and I told you, I said, to me, you remind me of T-Pain, right? So, because he's so different, he's so unique, and you got the same type of vibe. Y'all not the same, but you
No, we
remind me of
not. We
him.
not. We
Right?
not.
Y'all not the same, but you remind me of him. Even your style. I saw your style. It's a little wild. I love it. I love it, right? So those people who say, yo, you sound like T-Pain. If you had a chance to do a track with T-Pain, what would type of track would it be, and what would the title of the song be written by Voice?
Man, that is a great, excuse my friends, that's a great fucking question, yo. Like that is a great fucking question. Like everybody keeps saying, "Oh yeah, you sound like T-Pain, you sound like him, blah, yada yada." You know what I'm saying? And like the fact that you asking me about the type of song, like I couldn't even give a name of the song, but I do know that I want it to be a mixture of what we sound like versus what we like to record like. You know what I
Ah,
mean? You know what I'm saying? Because T-Pain, me and him use auto tune. I don't use as much auto tune as him, but you know, like I can understand like how we can be compared to each other. But as far as like a as far as like a song, I'm saying project because I'm already speaking future tense. Like if I could do a whole album with this man, oh, be lit, be lit. I already
I
know
like
what it'll
that.
be like. Like I feel like that. I feel like that would be so much fun. I feel like it would be. It would be in a sense like yo, like this isn't this isn't oil and water. Like this was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? But if I had to give a name, if I had to give a name like to the name of the song, um, just something that I feel like me and him would have both in common, I would just say Daily Grace.
Deadly Grace?
Daily Grace.
Daily Grace. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a catchy title. I actually like that. Right? I like that. Yo, if you are just joining us, we are live on the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only R&B sensation, Voice. I
Voice,
love it.
baby.
This dude is nice. All right? We are picking his brain about his music career. So let me ask you this. We said you sound like T-Pain. You got a little similar style to him. Give me Voice's top 5 R&B singers right now who may be dead or alive, whatever. Give me Voices or top 5 artists from you. Who's your top 5 right now?
So let's like clarify. I'm an R&B hip hop artist, so I'm definitely gonna lean into that hip hop side as well. The
Okay,
people that
okay.
actually have that melodic sound. So the first person I'm gonna go to, always hands down, Jamie Foxx.
Oh, sick.
Jamie
Okay.
Foxx, yeah, Jamie Foxx is lit, man. He definitely an artist, definitely an actor, but that man is slept on. That man is nice like that. He's nice like that. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my man PNB Rock. You know, definitely gonna be on that
Be
list.
nice. Be nice.
PNB is nice, man. Um, a new artist right now is gonna be Roddy Rich. Okay,
Okay. Roddy
okay,
Rich,
okay.
he's got skills.
Okay. It's gonna be a group, Drew Hill.
Drew, all right, all right, all right, all right. Y'all got
All
Drew here. You got to stop. There's There's so many members, but go ahead.
right. Hello. And then hey man, this one gonna be a hard one because I'm over here thinking about it. Um, dang. Honestly, so I already said like the hip hop and the R&B. I'm gonna just say somebody that I listen to like that like people don't. I don't think people is actually gonna expect this. I don't think he's an R&B artist, but I think he's hip hop mostly. But like he sings too. As far as the effects, I'm gonna go with Don Tolliver.
Who?
Don Tolliver.
Oh, okay. Don Toliver. Okay. He nice too. He nice too. He got some
No, Don
skills.
Toliver.
Okay.
No, Don Toliver's lit. He's super. He's very creative as far as like working with the sounds. You know, at the end of the day, it's more so of like how can you make a sound that is going to like the audience ears. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as the audience enjoys you, they're gonna keep pressing repeat. They're gonna keep going back to you. And I feel like Don Toliver like figured that out. You know what I'm saying? Like he is very well slept on. You know, it's like I would have said the weekend, but everybody knows the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, right,
everybody
right,
knows
right,
him.
right,
But
right.
I want
Fact,
to
fact.
I'm giving my I want to give flowers to the people that aren't getting their flowers as well. I'm pretty sure Don Toliver is getting his flowers, but like I fuck with him a lot. Like I could play his whole album while I'm cleaning up the crib. You know what I'm saying? So
Don Toliver. Okay. I like that. So let me ask you this. You gave us your top 5 artists. Some were known, some wasn't known, such as Don Toliver, but he's a dope artist, right? He's very creative.
yeah.
Tell us somebody that you're looking forward to working with in the new year. Because we right now is January 2nd, 2023. Who is Voice looking to work with now, or maybe on a future project or something like that? Who is Voice looking to work with in the new year, 2023? Let us know on the Pimp Game podcast.
Okay, bet. No, I got you. So right now I'm in the DMV area, so I want to work with I want to work with as many artists as I can that is serious about their craft in the DMV because I feel like I started my journey here in the DMV. So I want to work with people that are out here. So that way, you know what I'm saying, I can get my foot on the ground, you know what I'm saying, have my footprint here so that way people know, okay, he might not be from here, but he shows hella love. And that's you know what I'm saying, and that's really what it comes down to. I don't have to rep the
Facts.
street or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no gangsta ass nigga. Like I ain't got time for that. I just love good music. And
Right.
at the end of the day, the same person that grew up over here or northeast, southeast, southwest, like wherever, you know, like I just wanna let people know, like I just wanna make music with y'all and I just wanna have a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up at the club with you too. You know what I'm saying? And Kitty asked the question too, would you create music for a movie? Of course. Of course. Why
I
wouldn't
like
I?
that question. I like that
You know
question.
what I'm
Kid, shout
saying?
out to you. I like that question.
That's publishing right there. That's publishing. Like I'm a stickler for understanding like the rules and regulations when it comes to the music game. Like, you know, like me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Elijah Rosario. I don't know if he's on the live anymore, but like we talk about stuff like this all the time because if you're gonna be serious about this craft, you gotta understand the craft too. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
like you really gotta dive deep into it. You know, it's all cool to be noticed and oh my gosh, like you sound dope, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, but how am I making mine? How am I
Right.
making ends
Facts.
meet? Because you gotta put in before you know what I'm saying, before anything is reciprocated. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So
Okay. I. So we are here with Voice. He telling us about the industry. We're going from where he learned how to play the guitar, well, not the guitar, the piano, all of that with his pops, to being a family man, to him letting you know he ain't no street dude. He ain't about to catch no Rico case. It ain't happening. He's strictly music. He's just doing music, and I love it. So let us know. Do you have any tours or anything like that coming up? What tours does Voice have going on? I know you love doing music all around the city, different cities, traveling. I know you love doing that. What's up? What city can we see Voice in next if we want to see you live in concert?
So definitely got a tour coming up. I'm only gonna say 3 cities right now because I want to make the big announcement. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to let everybody know later on about everywhere that I'm going. But yes, there definitely is a tour coming up this year, self-made tour. I definitely got a lot of help. I could not do this by myself. You know, without the help of my family, like you know what I'm saying, like allowing me to even be able to travel to this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm truly grateful. But the first stop, I had to cut out one city, but first stop is going to be Norwich, Connecticut. And I know people like, what the hell is that? Norwich, Connecticut.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm so what I'm doing is, man, I'm just diving into places that people actually rock with me. The second stop, not even the second stop, one of the second locations is definitely going to be the DMV. You know,
DMV,
it's
okay.
going to be in Washington, and then one of the other stops is going to be in North Carolina.
Okay, okay. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
So with the tour, let me ask you this. How important is it? Because like you said, it wouldn't be important. I'm sorry, this wouldn't be possible without the people in your family, without your team. How important is it for all those artists out there who trying to do it big, major? How important is it for you to have a team behind a brand like Voice, who is so talented, but you need that team? How important is it for artists to have the team if they want to do major things in the music industry?
I wouldn't say you need a team. I'm gonna honestly say you don't need a team. Like honestly, you gotta be more like, if you're gonna have a team, you gotta be more motivated than a team. Does that make
I like that.
sense?
I like that. I
Yeah,
like that. Makes
yeah,
sense. I
yeah.
like that.
You gotta be more you gotta be more motivated than them, to like, to the point to where it's like, if that's something that you want to do and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna get to it before them." But then it's like, if you don't have a team, do it
Right,
yourself. Like, and
right.
that's exactly what I did, man. You know, like, I sat down on the couch and sent hella emails. Like, you're gonna, like, as far as it being an independent artist, man, you're gonna send hella emails asking people questions, trying to find out where, like, you can fit in, and like the things that you like, the things that are in your realm. You know, like people are gonna come back and be like, "Hey, nah." Some people aren't gonna respond, and the people that do respond, you're gonna be like, "Hey, I gotta get on this." Like,
Right, right.
like that's exactly where it comes down to, is being an indie artist. Like, but if you have a team, consider yourself blessed, because a lot of people don't have a team that can do the legwork. But it's like, if you have a team, they need to see that you're more motivated than them. Does
I
that make
like
sense?
that. I like that. Okay, okay. Make sure
Yeah.
your team, you are more motivated than them because they gonna put in more than you're putting in because you are the brand. I love that. Hearing that from Voice. That is dope. So let me ask you this. For any young cat out there trying to be the next Voice, some young female out there trying to be the next Voice, obviously with a different name, of course, what would you tell them to watch out for? Maybe some pitfalls that they need to watch out for if they want to get in this music game.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say, don't be me. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't strive to be me. Like, I would never tell anybody to be just like me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what I've been through, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, like the obstacles that I had to face in order to get to where to where I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you, as far as like getting into the game, and honestly, if it's something that you're passionate about, it don't matter what's gonna be thrown at you, as long as what you're doing is truthful. The shit, all that shit that get thrown in your face, that shit gonna get thrown out the way. Can't nobody stop greatness. You feel
Okay,
me?
I like that. All right, all
Yeah.
right, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the spot a little bit. What's up? Can you get the viewers today on the Pimp Game podcast? Give us a little vocals or give us a little something. Maybe in a couple of seconds, give us a little verse. What's up? Give us some voice. We want some voice.
Oh,
What's up? Give us something right now on the Pimp Game podcast.
all right. Hey, you know what's crazy? I know this shit gonna probably sound staticky as a motherfucker, but I forgot to name one of the artists that was in the top five, because they definitely made that list. It's Music Soul Child. So,
Yeah, music night, music
yeah,
night,
Music
music
Soul
night.
Child lit.
Yes, sir.
When you said sing a little something, the first thing that came to my mind was Soul Child. And I was like, yo, I used to bump his joint all the time. So
Music
so
night.
so I'm gonna ask you, like, do you want to hear something of mine, or you want to hear somebody else's? Like,
We want yours. We want voice. We want you. Authentic. We want voice.
okay, all right. So I'm seeing a couple people on here that actually like know me. Um, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that I feel like everybody know.
Give us a little something.
Uh, all right. This one. I'm literally just gonna give it like a snippet.
Yeah.
You're all right. Why did you leave me and didn't believe me and really just left with no truth? I've been changing for you every season. You know I've been falling for you. That's all I'm giving right now, man.
I
Like
like that.
you
I
had to get
like
that
that.
joint.
I'm
Y'all had to
actually
get
feeling
that
that. I'm a
joint.
little disappointed. You ain't keep going. Oh man, I like that. I'm feeling that. I actually like that.
Y'all gotta catch me on that tour.
I
Y'all gotta
like
catch
that.
me
I'm
on the
feeling that.
tour, man.
I'm feeling that. I like that. So, for those people out there who just heard about Voice, who never heard about you, or maybe they want to work with you, they want to do a feature with you, maybe they want Voice to come on their track. Now, after they just heard a little snippet, which was dope, I'm still mad at you about not giving us more, but it's okay, right? What's up? How can they get in contact with Voice?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it real simple. You can just go on my Instagram. Y'all can just hit any message. You got the contact information. That's gonna give you my business number or my email. Man, I'm very easy to talk to. I'm goofy as fuck, so you know what I'm saying. Like I just like to have a good time and just enjoy life, man. You already know, man. Like that's just the way I like to live.
So we talked about it earlier on in the show. The topic was the untimely death, sudden death of 3 6 Mafia's first lady, Gangsta Boo. What is your thoughts on that? She died of an overdose. What do you feel about that? My opinion is that, we really got to tell people we love them because that could help them from not dying from an overdose. But what is your opinion? What is Voice's opinion on the death of Miss Gangsta Boo?
Well, first let me say that she is definitely from what I've researched because I personally do not know Gangsta Boo. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So from what I've seen that she is definitely a pioneer of, you know what I'm saying, of the game in Memphis, Tennessee, and she was definitely a part of 3 6 Mafia. And I was listening to some music and I was like, oh, okay, I understand. And I saw a post that Glorilla posted and like her and Glow was like, talking back and forth and her giving her accolades and everything like that, like you giving a you know what I'm saying, like you are giving like good vibes to the you know what I'm saying, to the area. And so I was like, okay. So when I listened back and I was like, you know what? Gangsta Boo and Glow kind of sound the same. And as far as like, I'm not gonna harp on her death. I'm always gonna look at the positive things that she's done. So
Okay.
as far as her being like a name that a woman can look up to, it's definitely gonna be something that I'm gonna always look at as grateful. Because a lot of people need things to look up to, or not things or people as well to look up to. So that's always like I'm always gonna have to shine a light on that. Like we want to shine more light on a death than what they've actually done. And the fact that people can say like, cause when I read her bio, it wasn't too much on her death. It was a lot on what she has accomplished. So
Positivity. Yeah.
yeah. So as if we're gonna talk about somebody that's passed away, let's talk about everything that she's accomplished. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like as far as that, like I definitely want to give her flowers for everything that what I'm saying. Like she's opened the door for other female artists. The fact that you can be called a pioneer, shoot, that means everything.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like that right there. That means that somebody has to come to you and talk to you and say, hey, what do I need to do? Because you know what I'm saying? It's like they look at her like as if like she had the key. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, and then if she did have the key, or if she does have the key, then it's like, okay, bet I know who I need to go to. But at the end of the day, she is definitely a powerful source. So,
Right. Right. Okay. Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
I like that.
rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. I didn't know too much of her, but from what I read, definitely somebody that you needed to connect with and look up to and just like ride along with. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here from Voice, his opinion on the untimely death of 3 6 Mafia's first lady, Gangsta Boo. So, for your fans out there, any final thoughts before we sign off on Pimp Game?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep this joint short because I already know what you about to ask me. Look, this your boy Voice right here, and we rocking with my man Kenny D on the Pimp Game podcast. Let's get this joint popping. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We already gonna do what we gotta do. Me and you gonna stay connected. And I love each and every one of y'all that tune in on this live and rock with me and Kenny D.
All right. So that concludes our show. And we like to thank everybody for tuning in, as well as my YouTube subscribers. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you turn those notifications on so you are the first to get the videos when we upload them. And also, we like to thank the infamous R&B sensation, VOYCE himself, for blessing us with his presence. I see you next week on Pimp Game. You don't want to miss it. Holla.
Audio Jungle.